Hey friends, got a question here from Danny Nowak, who writes, I recently updated my family home video camera to the Sony AX53. That is a great camcorder, Danny. Congratulations. Just got it yesterday. It seems good. Before this, I was archiving years worth of DV tapes, labeling them improperly, or labeling them properly for storage. Yep, been there, done that. My question to you is this: what system of archiving and managing non-tape video files is best? I'm tempted to put all these new files into folders on an external drive, separated into yearly folders and maybe events. But am I missing some great application or product that will help me organize, backup, and play these files? What do serious home video makers do, and is there an app or system that would automatically import only new shots and label them by date? Sony has a system called Play Memories. Is it just a goofy proprietary spinoff? If I take some of these home videos on my phone, on my hardware is Mac, can I mix the different video formats chronologically and play them through on a master timeline? Is there a future-proof system in case I change or mix camera formats? Companies, thanks. So some great questions there, Danny, and I'll just kind of give you my input on some things. First off, the way I do things with my videos is that I have an external SSD, USB SSD, right? And so I take my video or my SD card, and I copy the files from that onto a folder on my SSD, and then I read that into Final Cut Pro, add those to the timeline, and edit. Now, when I'm done with a project, I save the final product, the MP4 file, and I save that to a NAS, and I then get rid of all the prior footage. That's what I do. And then that is saved to a NAS, which is configured in RAID 1. Personally, I probably have never really had much need to go back and revisit old footage. And if I did, I don't think I would lose that much quality by taking a sub-clip from that finished product and using it in a new video. Might lose a little bit of quality, but I don't really think that much. Now, if I was doing this professionally, what I would do is I would archive the project, the entire project, in case the customer wanted to come back and make changes. And I'd probably keep my paid projects in separate external drives. Now, getting back to some of your other questions, what I have found for organizing my clips, if I want to do that, is to use Adobe Bridge, which is free, runs on Mac, runs on Windows. All you need to do is create an account with Adobe, download the Creative Cloud app, and then install Bridge, which is kept up to date. And it is excellent because it allows you to organize your clips. You can batch rename your clips. You can move clips, say, from your SD card onto a folder on your drive. You can put ratings on there. You can preserve the metadata from the original file. So it's a very powerful, robust application, and again, it works on Mac and Windows across both, and it is pretty much agnostic to the video file format. If it can be imported into Premiere, it's going to run just fine on Bridge. So it works with MOV files and all the standard stuff. Plus, you can preview the video files in there. And I really like the batch rename, which is really nice because you might have 10 different clips of an event. Maybe you have 3 or 4 of the wedding, and then 2 or 3 of the band. You could just actually rename just those clips to say band, and then move them into one folder. It's very, very powerful. That's my point, and it's absolutely free. Now, as far as an application that would automatically just get the new clips and amend the date to it, I'm going to say that I'm not really aware of such application. Maybe some of you in the audience are. You might know. Probably could do something through Automator on Mac OS to make that happen using the camera import tool that comes with Mac OS. You might be able to do something with that, but I don't know of an app per se that would just do those things for you. But I really like the idea of looking at the files in Adobe Bridge before I actually moved them onto the external SSD and doing the rename and so forth, because that makes it nice when I bring them into Final Cut, because then they're already kind of organized by the type. It makes it a lot easier to do. And it is, to me, it's agnostic to the type of camera you're using, and it's going to be future proof as possible. Adobe's a big company. They're not going to get out of the video market anywhere soon. So I think maybe you might want to consider that. But again, I would like to hear maybe how some of you out there in the audience handles this sort of thing. So hopefully I answered some of your question. Thanks so much. Take care.